Bullseye vs. Deadshot, the perfect killers face off. Hey, what's up, everyone? Today, we're diving headfirst into an epic showdown between two of the deadliest marksmen in comic book history. But first, let's kick things off with some action. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you love comics, action, and epic rivalries, you're in the right place. Today, we're pitting Marvel's Bullseye against DC's Deadshot to see who truly deserves the title of the ultimate assassin. Excited? Let's get into it. Now, you might be wondering, why these two? Well, besides being insanely good at what they do, and by that, I mean being lethal assassins, Bullseye and Deadshot have built reputations as the most formidable sharpshooters in their universes. They're the guys even superheroes think twice about facing. So, it's only fair we see how they match up against each other. Bullseye, the Marvel marksman. First up, Bullseye. If you've followed Daredevil comics or caught the Netflix series, you know this guy is no joke. But let's dig into his backstory. Bullseye's real name has been a bit of a mystery. He's gone by Lester, Benjamin Poindexter, and others. He had a rough upbringing, with an abusive father and a troubled childhood. He discovered his knack for precision early on, and let's just say he didn't use it for playing darts at the local pub. His first kill was actually during a baseball game where he threw a perfect pitch to someone's head. What makes Bullseye stand out is his uncanny ability to turn any object into a deadly weapon. Literally anything. Paperclips, playing cards, pencils, you name it. If he can throw it, he can kill with it. His superhuman accuracy is off the charts. Combine that with expert hand-to-hand combat skills, and you've got one dangerous individual. He's agile, strong, and has reflexes that would make a cat jealous. Bullseye has a pretty grim track record. One of his most infamous acts was killing Elektra, a major character in the Marvel Universe, right in front of Daredevil. He's gone toe-to-toe with some heavy hitters like Spider-Man, Punisher, and even the Avengers at times. He once impersonated Hawkeye and used his skills to wreak havoc. His ability to cause chaos is practically unmatched. Diving into his psyche, Bullseye is, well, a bit unhinged. He's obsessed with perfection and has a compulsive need to be the best. He enjoys the act of killing and sees it as a form of art. There's not much of a moral compass there. He's manipulative, ruthless, and doesn't form genuine attachments. This makes him unpredictable and extremely dangerous. Throughout his comic book history, Bullseye has been involved in some major storylines. In Hardcore, he returns to torment Daredevil, pushing him to his limits. During Dark Reign, he joins the Dark Avengers as Hawkeye, which adds an interesting twist to his character. His actions have had lasting impacts on multiple characters and storylines within the Marvel Universe. He's a villain that keeps on giving, in the worst ways possible. Deadshot, DC's lethal sharpshooter. Next up, we have Deadshot, aka Floyd Lawton. Unlike Bullseye, Floyd's backstory is more fleshed out. He was born into a wealthy family but had a toxic home environment. After a tragic accident where he accidentally killed his own brother while trying to save him from their abusive father, Floyd was consumed by guilt. This event shaped his nihilistic worldview and his apparent disregard for his own life. Deadshot is renowned for his expert marksmanship. He's known as the man who never misses, and that's not just a catchy tagline. His go-to weapons are his wrist-mounted guns, but he's proficient with all kinds of firearms and gadgets. He's also a skilled tactician and hand-to-hand combatant. Physically fit and mentally sharp, he's the total package when it comes to assassins. And let's not forget that iconic eyepiece that helps him zero in on his targets. Deadshot has a long list of impressive accomplishments. He's been a central member of the Suicide Squad, taking on missions that are basically suicide. He's gone up against Batman multiple times and held his own, which is no small feat. He's also been involved in major events like Infinite Crisis and Blackest Night. His reputation as a top-tier assassin is well earned. Floyd Lawton is a man of contradictions. He has a death wish and often puts himself in dangerous situations, yet he deeply cares for his daughter, Zoe. He doesn't necessarily enjoy killing but sees it as a means to an end. His moral code might be twisted, but it's there. It's this internal conflict that makes him such a fascinating character. Deadshot has been a key player in many significant DC storylines. In the Deadshot miniseries, we get a deep dive into his motivations and his relationship with his daughter. His roles in various Suicide Squad runs showcase his leadership skills and moral dilemmas. He's also been featured in Secret Six, where his character is explored even further. Over the years, he's evolved from a villain to more of an anti-hero. Head-to-head comparison. So, how do these two stack up against each other? Both are phenomenal marksmen with deadly accuracy. Bullseye can make a weapon out of anything, which gives him versatility. Deadshot has an arsenal of high-tech weapons and gadgets at his disposal. In terms of physical abilities, they're both at peak human condition. However, Bullseye's ability to use the environment to his advantage could give him a slight edge. But Deadshot's tech might level the playing field. Bullseye tends to be more impulsive and thrives on chaos. He enjoys the thrill of the kill and often improvises. Deadshot is more strategic and calculated. He plans his moves and is all about efficiency. In a confrontation, Bullseye might try to unsettle Deadshot with unpredictable tactics, while Deadshot would focus on precision and strategy. Mentally, they're quite different. Bullseye is a psychopath with no remorse, which makes him unpredictable. Deadshot, however, is driven by a death wish but also has something to live for, his daughter. This could be a weakness if exploited. Bullseye's lack of attachments means he has nothing to lose, making him dangerous. Deadshot's internal conflicts might cloud his judgment, but also give him a reason to survive. Bullseye's strengths are his versatility and close-quarters combat skills. His weakness could be his overconfidence and lack of long-range weapons. Deadshot's strengths lie in his long-range attacks and tactical planning. His weakness might be his emotional attachments and perhaps less adaptability in unpredictable situations. In terms of legacy, both are iconic characters in their respective universes. Bullseye is one of Marvel's most notorious assassins, mainly as Daredevil's arch-nemesis. Deadshot is a staple in DC's Suicide Squad and has interacted with numerous heroes and villains. Both have appeared in various media, including movies, TV shows, and video games. The ultimate face-off. Imagine this. An abandoned cityscape at night. Rain pouring down, shadows everywhere. Both are aware of each other's presence but don't know their exact location. They've been hired to eliminate the other. No backup, just their skills and wits. Let the hunt begin. Bullseye moves silently through the alleys, picking up any objects he can find, metal scraps, loose bricks, even broken glass. Deadshot takes to higher ground, using his infrared scope to scan for movement. He spots a flicker of motion and takes a shot. Bullseye narrowly dodges, the bullet grazing his arm. He retaliates by hurling a shard of glass with lethal force. Deadshot deflects it with his armored gauntlet. The cat and mouse game intensifies, each leveraging their strengths. In one scenario, Bullseye manages to close the distance, engaging Deadshot in hand-to-hand combat where he has the advantage. He lands a critical blow, ending the fight. In another scenario, Deadshot keeps his distance, using his superior firepower to corner Bullseye. He calculates the perfect shot and takes Bullseye down. Variables like the environment, injuries, and even luck could tip the scales either way. Fans are pretty divided on this one. Some argue that Bullseye's ability to use anything as a weapon gives him an edge. Others believe Deadshot's superior tech and strategic mind would win the day. Polls and forums are full of debates, with compelling arguments on both sides. It's clear that this matchup has the comic community buzzing. So, we've broken down their origins, abilities, notable feats, psychology, and how they might fare against each other. Both Bullseye and Deadshot are masters of their craft, with unique strengths and weaknesses. It's a clash of titans in the assassin world. At the end of the day, declaring a definitive winner is tough. It could go either way depending on numerous factors. Bullseye's unpredictability and improvisation versus Deadshot's planning and tech. They're equally matched in many respects. But hey, that's what makes this hypothetical showdown so intriguing. But enough from me. I want to hear what you think. Who do you believe would win in this epic face-off? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's always a blast diving into these hypothetical matchups and sharing insights with you all. Stay awesome, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. A big shout out to all the amazing creators and artists who bring these characters to life. Their incredible work is what makes discussions like this possible. All images and clips used are owned by their respective companies. Don't forget to follow me on social media for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and more. Links are in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Your support means the world to me. Check out these other videos you might enjoy. Until next time, keep being awesome.